What happens when you mix someone that loves to travel with a retro game hunter? You get me, Sal. I've been traveling and also hunting for games for over 5 years, so I thought, why not start filming it? I've had a ton of great scores in the past, so I guess you can say I'm just trying to chase that retro treasure. So join me on my travels as I visit flea markets, video game stores, and street vendors all over the world. This is Retro Finds Worldwide, San Diego, California. Hey guys, how's it going? We are in San Diego, California at the world famous Kobey's swap meet. Right here at the Coliseum Stadium, deep in the heart of San Diego. And this place has been made famous by Pat the NES Punk and other game hunters on YouTube. So we're going to check it out, see what we find today. It's about 10 aisles of used items here at the flea market. And there's also a new item section. And Dave Hester from Storage Wars sells here. So it's a pretty cool experience. It's a pretty organized flea market. I love it. I try to come here every time I'm in San Diego. So we're going to get right to it. I see a original Sega Genesis here and some Xbox One games. Nothing too crazy. Just some nice people selling some good stuff. And then over here, you see a lot of stuff. A lot of awesome stuff, some old army stuff. You see used stuff, new stuff, bikes, whatever you're looking for, you're gonna find it here at Kobey's. It's really awesome. Here's a cool toy table. See a bunch of Transformers stuff, and Transformer stuff. I'm just getting into, the valuable stuff. Transformers, getting into learning about it. This is a bunch of 2006 stuff. So I'm going to pass on that. And, if you haven't been to San Diego, I highly recommend it. It's beautiful out here all the time. A lot of great things to see. And, besides this flea market, there's other flea markets in the area. There's about 2 or 3 other ones. Great retro scene, great stores, retro game stores. And, of course, the beaches. So highly recommend it. And of course, if you want to make a trip out of it, you can go down to Tijuana, Mexico and do some game hunting down there. Kind of make a whole weekend or a week out of it. Here's a PS2 and the Wii. Guy just wants to get rid of everything. He gave me a price of $20 for the PS2. So I did pick that up. And the Wii, I'm not really into Wii yet. He has another bin here with just video game stuff. So it's got some Nintendo DS stuff, which is just, educational stuff. Castlevania for PS3, that's a pretty good one. It's got Black Site, Modern Warfare 2, Spider-Man 3, and Injustice. So it's a pretty good bin there. He's got another bin with PS2 games, mostly sports titles, so nothing too crazy there. If you're really into old records and antiques and things like that, you're going to find it here at Kobey's. Love it. And it's always great weather, like I said. So as far as retro game stuff, I saw about 3 or 4 retro game hunters here. You can tell they're here every week, and you can tell they're friends with the vendors, and the vendors call them over. I witnessed that twice. So it was kind of tough today. There were 2 occasions where another guy beat me to some stuff. So, and then there was 1 occasion where I beat the guy to some stuff. So there is some friendly competition down here. Here's a PS2 controller to complete that PS2 set that I got. So it's a good $5 buy. But yeah, like I was saying, there's some competition down here. So if you want to have any chance of getting some stuff, come down early. I showed up at 8 a.m. Here's some Sega Genesis, some miscellaneous stuff. Nothing too crazy. I didn't pick anything up here, but it's always good to have some bins to look through. But I got here at 8 a.m. and I think they open at 7, maybe even earlier. It goes all day, and the earlier the better, because by the time I left around 9:15, it was starting to get full. So I'm gonna pick up this PS2 game for the little set I've created for myself there. The PS2, the controller, and now the game. So comes a great game. It's one of the greatest hits. Picked that up for $4 or $3. I don't remember. But yeah, you'll get some great prices here. Everybody haggles here. Nothing too crazy. You will have your resellers, but if you're looking at the used section, some people will, give you a great price. Most people will give you a great price. And here we are. Here's a table with a lot of old antique stuff, some dolls. I do have a guy that collects like old doll stuff and things like that. So there's Freeway for the Atari, and this Barbie set from 1983. It's complete. It's like old Barbie clothes or whatever. $5, pretty good deal. Pretty good to flip actually, or make into a set with some old Barbies or whatever. I don't discriminate when it comes to buying stuff. If it's gonna make me some money, to get more money to buy more games. And I did pick up this doll here. It intrigued me because it said it was from a Dominican Republic, which I was just there. So $3 for that, $5 for the Barbie accessories. Here's some games: fighting golf, baseball, and nothing worthwhile. So my favorite to look through is stuff on the floor, just kind of thrown there. Here's some Atari manuals, which means there's some Atari stuff nearby. I'm gonna keep looking, and I did find some stuff. I found 3 games, 3 for $5. Blackjack 15, Codebreaker, and Tank Plus. Tank Plus is a Sears Roebuck. And there's infamous resellers. Stay away. And I stayed a long time, but that was pretty much all I found. I found the Sega Genesis, 16-bit, no controllers, no cables, but just a console. I managed to pick that up for $10. I thought it was a good buy. I could piece it together with some stuff from my storage unit. And then I got the PS2 with the cables. There's no controller in that, but it is a PS2, and that's becoming a little more collectible these days, especially in the big bundles. And if you bundle it with a bunch of games and controllers, memory cards. I picked that up for $20. I thought that was a pretty good buy. Got the PS2 controller. Got that for $5. And it's pretty clean. I got the SOCOM game, SOCOM 2. That's $3. Got the Barbie accessory sealed. Got that for $5. Then at that same vendor, I got the doll that probably gonna sell this and the doll to my doll buyer. It says Dominican Republic on the base and Puerto Plata 1984. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool history there. I picked this doll up for $3 and the Barbie set for $5, so that wasn't that bad. I got Blackjack. I got the Tank Plus. It's actually a 27-in-1 cartridge for Atari, and Codebreakers. Pretty clean. With the manuals, I got those for $5. So that's pretty much it. For San Diego, I had a great time, and I will see you next time, whether it's this country or another. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Subscribe below, comment, let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Thanks again.